Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today, guys. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because today will be a redo of what if Zumadori was in a zombie apocalypse. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because this will be good. So yeah, I asked if you guys wanted to have me do a redo of the what if. You guys said yes. So, though the Samurai Armor won, I'm going with this one because, hey, it looks badass. So yeah, guys, hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this what if. So yeah, we start off in the beginning where Zuko is told he doesn't have a quirk. His parents just comfort him. They make sure he's okay. So, during this time of crisis, they think of different ways how Izuku could be a hero. Until they thought of military. So yeah, Inko and Sasashi are both in the military. They want to show Izuku. So they start training him. Teaching him how to shoot, how to reload, and everything. Izuku's not really good with newer day model guns, so they get him a Arisaka Type 99 and a gun pouch. Izuku smiled at this as he was a prodigy with this gun. He reloaded fast and he shot faster. He had incredible aim. So yeah, continuing on, we then cut to when is a scientist and two personal guards are in the Midoriya household. The scientist is talking to Inko and Hisashi. So, it's nice to meet you, vets of the Japanese military. I just want you to know that we came up with a type of super soldier project. Okay, what do you guys need us to do? We don't need you guys, we need your son. After all, these tests don't exactly compatible with quirked people. But we wanted to try it with your son. Please. What do you think, Hisashi? We gotta talk to Izuku about this. We'll call you when he has a response. Okay. He gives him a leaflet about the test. How there's artificial quirks involved with this. So yeah. Soon enough, Izuku gets the news about this. Wait a minute, guys. Izuku gets the news about this and is stoked about this. He reads everything in every part of it that he can leave, but once he's in the tube, there's no return. Izuku considers this for 2-3 weeks until he decides to go with it. So they sign him up. The scientist is excited to have this chance. So, yeah. Izuku's hooked up to several machines and is put inside a chamber. Kind of like the same one that Steve Rogers was in during the first Avenger movie. So yeah, continuing on, Izuku's put in a cryo sleep and a chronostasis. Several Around 28 days later, Izuku wakes up to find no one in the room. He's connected to an oxygen tank, and Izuku starts moving in distress. Suddenly, a mouse hops onto the board and hits a button. This this releases Izuku from his chrono. This releases Izuku from So yeah, this basically releases Izuku from the machine as he falls as the capsule opens and he falls out, ripping several of the wires out of him. Izuku's on the floor holding himself as he's just tired. He's tired and cold. Izuku crawls on the floor asking for a doctor or nurse, but none come. Izuku decides to... So yeah, Izuku walks out of the build of his room as he starts to feel better for some reason. Izuku grabs a clipboard with the paper on and read it, learning about the two artificial quirks that they put in his body. Cellular activation and weapon conjuring. Weapon conjuring? Conjuration. So with this in mind, Izuku walks out of the room just tired and sees that no one is here. It reminds him of that that TV show he watched, The Walking Dead. So yeah, guys, this whole part of the video is based off of The Walking Dead, where the main character awakens to find himself, So yeah, Izuku walks down. Wait a minute, guys, I'm going to turn off Amino. Okay. Izuku walks out of the floor and is about to open some doors when he hears things just rattling outside. He starts hearing groans and Izuku starts moving away from the door. He sees some regular doors and is about to open when he looks into the window and sees a corpse of a woman who has been eaten. This freaks Izuku out from it as he just runs into another room. The Super Soldier program was supposed of where they also showed Izuku several different suits that Izuku would wear during missions. But since Izuku didn't have much time, did not know what was going on, he grabbed the gas mask and leather. He grabbed the gas mask, a leather coat, bulletproof vest, some leather pants, a belt with a ammo pouch belt or ammo belt. So yeah, it's all these things on and puts a balaclava over his head. and then putting the gas mask on. Izuku Izuku keeps all of his everything on him secured, and grabbing some gloves that he designed for himself. Izuku walks out as he just looks around, seeing if there's anything weird about this. About Izuku walks through the corpse as he just looks at it through his mask. Izuku can Izuku sees several things come up on a screen on an interface as it shows zero light signs, and that was kind of obvious. Izuku walks down. Izuku just starts walking as he enters. He opens the door and enters a dark room. The gas mask automatically puts to night vision on, where unlike the different night vision, you can literally see in the dark. To the point, it just looks like a light. It looks like it's all bright, everything's turned on. It's basically an outside light as a filter so that you can see. Izuku walks down the stairs as the mask has some little static coming up. This might not been. Izuku hits the mask a bit before it goes back to normal. I might have to put the signs back down. Izuku is on the second platform when he hears the door break behind him. Hears the door break. As he hears groaning and moaning and rushing feet just running towards the door. Izuku then Izuku just looks around until he grabs a key and locks the door. Izuku then grabs several items and puts them against the door to barricade. Izuku only sees that he only has 5 minutes before they break through it. As they're now wearing down the door fast. Izuku looks down as he looks at it and checks to see if he were to rushing, it would take him 18 minutes to get down. Not wanting to be eating from whatever is on the outside of that door, Izuku starts calculating how long it would take him to jump for each 5 stairs. The mask then comes up with the conclusion saying that so yeah, the mask comes up with the conclusion about everything. So what Izuku does, Izuku jumps down and grabs onto the railing. Izuku continues doing this several times as he does so. Izuku gets down and opens the door before whoever it is breaks through the door. Rush down as they don't smell anything. Izuku takes a sigh of relief as he he walks out to see dead bodies everywhere. But they're not like the other ones. They're actually dead, like the first one he saw. Zuko just as he starts moving, and finds a truck. Izuku just finds the keys on a corpse, grabs the wallet and takes the money out. Izuku decides to do this with all the bodies, taking several $1,000s of yen. Izuku turns on the truck and just drives off. So yeah, Izuku. So yeah, 2 months later, we now see Izuku just walking. It's been a rough 2 months. He found his parents are dead. Shot each other when everything went to hell. One that was bit, so they shot each other. They decided to keep moving on. He learned that what the people call these monsters are walkers. They're dead. They're dead. So yeah. He ran into other people, other children, other teenagers, but they were monsters as well. Izuku sometimes had to defend himself from other people who wanted to take his gear. Izuku learned that the yen wouldn't be much useful, so he used it to light houses on fire for the first month, trying to send a smoke signal to see if the military still around. Nothing came from it. The second month, he just started to change. He knew he was going to be alone. So he became what is known as a daybreaker. Zuko became his enemy in some ways. Zuko always held an Arasaka Type 99. Zuko wanted to be the good person, but it was a time of survival. Zuko had to be strong. He always wondered if maybe his Aunt Mitsuki was still around, but she was on the other side of the city. So was Kachan. Zuko was close to a school where he could walk there, but he did not know what was going on now. The worst conclusion was that Bakugou was dead. The Bakugous were dead. And he did not want to see their corpses. Soon Izuku came upon a mall. It was inhabited by people. But they soon left, leaving all their storage and everything. Izuku learned the reason why they left. It was filled with walkers. Using his now 2 quirks, Izuku exterminated them all. Ever since then, people thought he was a walker. He imitated their movements, killing all he can. That's where we got the name Daybreaker. You now see Izuku inside the mall. Inside the mall, just watching the CCTV with a pot of chili beans that was imported here from America. That was in Costco. The mall had almost everything you wanted: cereal, milk. In fact, he basically just put everything in Costco because, due to a leakage, Costco is basically cold. Cold as hell. So yeah, Izuku was just ecstatic about this. He had the whole mall to himself. He had a place to survive. Izuku set up cannons and artillery to combat any invaders. Izuku used several of the stores, now empty stores, as storage facilities and everything. Izuku found a remote control that controlled every gate to block off things in the mall. Izuku was living the life, but everything was also bad. So he decided to leave the mall for a few days and start scavenging the now wastelands of Japan. Izuku always brought back new cars and everything. Izuku used vegetable oil as fuel due to the fact he had abundance of it. And he's not kidding. In the storage rooms, it was a fuck ton of it. So yeah, it never went bad. Izuku also Izuku put fuel inside the now what you call the freezer, which was once Costco. Izuku warms up any food he wants. Nothing goes bad. All food that can go bad, Izuku puts it in Costco until he wants to eat it. And it tastes like how he likes it. But due to the size of Costco, it just preserves the food for long periods of time. Izuku eventually made modifications to his suit so it could withstand the cold. So now it looks like this, as you see right here. So yeah. Izuku, now we just see Izuku just eating his food. He had cars, tanks, military vehicles. There was a literal armory inside the mall. He locks that up and just in case. He robbed a lot of things. He has gold. He smelted a lot of gold to make a throne. A freaking throne. So yeah. But Izuku did get lonely. He can filter everything in his life plan. He has a throne, a kingdom, but no subjects. That was until Izuku saw something on the security. Two boys and two girls. Children. Two girls. Several around. Wait a minute, guys. Izuku also saw three more girls with teenagers and two boys. One with the girls either had dark green hair, brown hair, or long black hair in some type of ponytail. The boy, the boys on the other hand have blue hair, engines to the legs, and as well as dual hair colored, white and red. Zugu sees them as the one with the engines breaks open a glass door. That thing was reinforced with titanium. But then again, it is glass. Izuku puts down his bowl as he grabs his Arasaka and goes on the hunt. Izuku wanders around the mall as he opens up the palm of his hand as he then sees where they are. They're in one of Izuku's many traps at the mall. It was a natural trap of the mall, to be honest. Izuku took the remote control and pressed several buttons as all the gates just came down as they were in a pentagon. And the one with the engine tried to break open it, but he was electrocuted. The girls which had weapons and the boy who had flames coming from his arm protected the children as the one with blue hair got up. They then saw this figure in the distance walking towards them. So, who are you? What are you doing in my mall? We're so sorry. We didn't know this mall was occupied. It sure is. Now what the hell are you guys doing here? Izuku examines the children and sees that they're defenseless. One has an injury, but not a bite or a scratch. Just some bruises. An infected wound. I see what you guys are doing here. Izuku presses a button, opens the gate that is in front of him. Come on, the pharmacy's this way. Hurry up, you're gonna be left behind. Everyone's surprised by this as the boy just seems nice. The boy starts looking through the pharmacy, throwing things on the ground until he finds antibiotics. As he puts some antibiotics on the infected wound of the bluish white, the light blue hair girl. Okay, sweetheart. This will, okay. Continue on. Okay, but we're gonna need to take her to the hospital that's in the mall. Wait, you have a hospital? Yeah. This is a super mall. It has almost everything you need. I call this my kingdom. Anyways, you guys can just stay here until she gets up. She feels better. Okay? Okay. So yeah. Izuku waits until and then asks them about their quirks. care, started talking. My quirk is creation. My name is Momoyariosu. These two on to my right are Suyu Asui, Kamisu, and Ochako Uraka. These two gentlemen are Tenya Ida and Shoto Todoroki. And these three are Eri, Kota. Wait a minute, guys. These four are Eri, Kota, Mahiro, and wait a minute, guys, and Katsuma. Okay. Name's Izuku Midoriya, the ruler of this mall. I keep it protected and everything. Okay. Izuku takes them to the hospital as the rest explore. Izuku has Katsuma, Ochako, and Momo stay with him as he does surgery on Eri's wounds due to the infection. Izuku cuts off parts of her leg and arm and gets rid of the infection. Momo helps with all the utensils needed. Then Izuku asks Mahiro about Mahiro, who has cell activation. Izuku smiles at this as he asks for Katsuma's hand. So they hold hands and use their quirks on Eri. Eri is healed, but needs some rest and time for the regeneration to take place. Shoto comes back and talks about the tanks and military vehicles. Oh, those are using to just protect this place, you know? I got bored, so I went on raids and just took whatever I can. You know, you could help us on a secret mission to liberate quirkless people that are being trapped. Say no more. I have weapons and a whole arsenal full of weapons. Will you tell me where this is? Well, you see, it's at insert Izuku's high school. Fuck no. And that's when we leave off today, guys. So you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.